The energy is out there. The universe is working for you, and if you actually put your mind towards it, anything that you want to achieve, you probably will. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Now. Welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to do something different, y'all. We shaking stuff up for the end of December, going into January. I wanted to try something completely different. While I was taking my braids out, I was kind of thinking about how this entire year has played out for me. Some things that I've learned, some things that I wish I didn't have to learn, but I did. And then I also realized that we're approaching a new moon at the end of December. And obviously with New Year coming up in January, there's just a really big time to be reflecting. I got my journal here, so I'm going to be taking some time to do some journaling, and I'm going to share with you guys the prompts that I'm using to reflect on this entire year. Since I know a lot of us have been struggling in certain areas, I feel like the best time to really acknowledge your growth and acknowledge where you can improve for the new year is to reflect on your previous 12 months. Like I said, we also have a new moon coming up on December 23rd. I think the new moon is in Capricorn. I'll explain all of that stuff in a minute, but what this video is basically going to be about is like reflection, taking time to acknowledge your year, and then trying to set intentions for the new year. So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. Something that I wanted to try this year, instead of thinking about like New Year's resolutions and the whole like, you know, having to be a new year, new me, and setting yourself up for failure. Because y'all know at the top of the year, we always set all these major goals, all these things that we want to achieve, but you don't actually have an intention behind why you want to set those goals. You just kind of throw some things out there that might be seeming like you would like to achieve, but what is the intention behind wanting to achieve those goals? Or like, why are you shooting so high to do X, Y, or Z? I'm going to be spending my energy doing like self-reflection journaling. I'm going to do a lot of journaling and a lot of like really deep shadow work, like really trying to understand where I can improve in my life, not just a goal that I want to achieve, just how can I just improve overall. Hopefully this will help you in some way, shape, or form. I'm really just like trying this for my first time, but like I said, anything that I want to try, anything that I'm working on, I want to share with you guys and see if it helps you guys as well. Okay, so now that I've told you exactly why it is that I think I'm going to journal, I also want to take note really quick that self-reflection journaling and setting an intention for the new year, I believe it's going to be a lot more beneficial than saying like my New Year's resolution, because we're actually going to go back and reflect. You have to reflect on the past in order to improve in the future. I want to kind of go back through January through December and just kind of think about the things that happened in my life and reflect on them basically. And then with that, I'm going to be able to like gain clarity on things that I want to change or things that I want to do differently. And that way I have an intention and a reason for why I'm trying to achieve or set this set intention for the new year. I do have a list of writing prompts that I will probably pin in the comments below so that you guys can pick and choose which writing prompt it is that you want to use for yourself. Because remember, self-reflection journaling is personal to you. So you don't have to take exactly what I'm doing or what I'm writing about to reflect on your past year. But the first thing that I think I'm going to open up my journal. Got this for my birthday this year and I haven't used it yet, and it's really nice. I love journals like this, y'all. Opens up like this, and I think every page is lined. What goals did I achieve last year? I'm going to go ahead and stop this video. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but listing out all of the different goals that I achieved this year, there was a lot more than I actually thought. Though hopefully you guys were able to see some of the things that you guys achieved as well. And now that we have done our first writing prompt, let's go ahead and move on to our second. Prompt number 2 is going to be, what from last year do I need to leave behind? So the last thing that I want to like write about in my self-reflection journal, keep in mind you don't have to follow all of these prompts. I'm going to give you guys a list of prompts that you can use in your own journal. But the last thing that I want to write down before we move on to talking about the new moon is, what is one word that you can use to describe? The new moon in December is going to be on December 23rd this year. It's the last new moon of the year, and new moons are always going to be a time to like reset, reflect. It's going to be a time to start fresh, basically. It's a time where we're reflecting, we're going up into our new goals, we're starting new intentions, and we're just all around refreshed, okay? This new moon is going to be in Capricorn. So what that means is Capricorn is an earth sign. Obviously, it's very grounded, it's very stable, it's very super driven, super committed, and very focused. So with the new moon being in Capricorn, it's going to invite us to have a new commitment with like structure, foundation, stability, and commitment. So those goals that we set in January that we didn't actually make it to in December, is actually this new moon is going to give us a chance to reflect on those goals and then like try to develop a new way to stay committed to the things that you are supposed to be doing or the things that you know you want to be doing. Also, because the new moon is in Capricorn, I have been talking about this in the past couple of videos, but it's going to give us a chance to get a better understanding of why we have been programmed or conditioned into believing certain things that we believe in, having ambitions that aren't necessarily our ambitions, or having a passion for something that's not really your passion. It's kind of like redefining what's important to you. You gotta like unlearn and then relearn some things with this new moon in Capricorn, especially when it's involving ambitions and success. You have to understand why it is that you want to be successful doing it. Don't let social media or anything that you're seeing in other people's lives influence what it is that you're doing in your life. Redefine what it is that you value, what it is that drives you to want to do the things you want to do, and understand it. What I'm most excited about with this new moon in Capricorn is the fact that it's basically the energy of go chase your dreams. It's basically go after what it is you want. It's basically go get that money. I don't know. I know we get like ambushed with the whole New Year's resolutions, New Year, New Me. It's not always about New Year, New Me. It's kind of about this is where I was last year and this is where I want to be this year. It don't got to be a whole new you, because you don't got to transform every single year. What it is steady improving, is steady growth, and steady acknowledging what it is that we want to be successful in, or what it is that we're trying to achieve with the new year. What I'm going to do to like kind of take some of that pressure off, because that's all we're about to see on social media. That's all we're about to be hearing about for the next like month or so. I'm going to instead focus on, like I said, continuing with self-development, continuing with actualizing and finalizing the intentions behind what it is that I want to have this goal for, or why I'm trying to achieve this goal. New moon in Capricorn, December 23rd this year is going to be amazing. Amazing. Especially when it comes to business, y'all. The one thing that I love about Capricorn energy is Capricorns are so motivated. They are so driven. They are the most go-getter type energy of all the earth signs. I feel like Capricorns just, they have something about them, y'all. It's something about their energy. Another thing that's going to help me to like kind of stay focused during this new moon energy is I want to think about goals that are going to be very deeply fulfilling to me. Try to focus on seeing the finish line, okay? See the finish line in your mind. Try to get there. If you waver a little bit, if you go off course a little bit, it's okay. Whatever you do, acknowledge it. Be okay with it. But remember that you do have a goal in mind, and try to refocus yourself or recenter yourself without straying too far from that. We're all capable of great things. We are all capable of achieving anything that it is that we want to achieve. We just have to stop with the negative self-talk and actually work towards what you want to work towards. And I'm going to do these things, and I'm going to be documenting me doing this so that you guys can watch. Hopefully you will keep up with your self-reflecting journaling, and it will actually help you in some way. And if this video is helpful in any kind of way, make sure you go ahead and like this video right now, because you already watched it this far. If you have watched it this far, go ahead and comment down below your sign. I also just realized that not only is the new moon going to be in Capricorn, but so is the sun, the moon, Venus, Pluto, and Mercury. That is some really, really strong astrological energy behind finding your passion and being motivated to achieve your goals, you guys. The energy is out there. The universe is working for you, and if you actually put your mind towards it, anything that you want to achieve, you probably will, because we just have so much going on within the stars. I can do some videos and breaking down these type of things if you guys are interested, but I will go ahead and say download the CoStar app. CoStar is a really good app to help you see exactly where your placements are on your birth chart, and then that way when you know things are going on in the sky astrologically, you're able to see like, okay, well, the new moon is going to be happening in my 5th house. Alright, the last thing that I want to talk about before I go ahead and close out this video is I know that I have been spending a lot of time talking about ways that you can make more money using astrology and things that you can use astrology for to find your actual passion. But to piggyback off of those 2 videos, the new moon is also a good time to plan, finding new ways to spark a creative interest or find a passion for a business. If you are planning to start a business in the new year, why do you want to be an entrepreneur? Why do you want to start this specific business? Plan everything out to a T. You got to be very detailed about this planning. I'm going to be doing these things myself. Like I said, I am basically restarting my business from scratch. So I'm going to be planning my brand values, my marketing strategy, my content posting, where I'm going to get my content ideas from, all of that. I'm going to just use this new moon time to just write it all out, see it on paper, like visualize it in your mind, see how it is that you can achieve these things, and be realistic about it. So that way when you actually do go to achieve those things or to work towards them, it doesn't seem almost impossible to have it, you know, to actually see the results of it. Yeah, so if you're thinking about starting a new business in 2023, use this new moon energy to manifest all the things that you want with that business. If you want to be reaching 6 figures, manifest that. If you want to be able to pay off some debts, manifest that. If you want to, you know, get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, manifest that. Like whatever it is that you want with your business or with your entrepreneurship journey, manifest those things, write them down, do a meditation on them, and then truly believe in it. You know what I mean? Like, don't just write it down, forget about it. Believe in it. Why are you going to achieve that? How do you know that you're going to make it towards that goal? How do you know that what you're manifesting will work? Because you're putting in the actions behind that manifestation. You can't just loosely manifest something. I know we all wish it was that easy, but you have to be doing the work. You have to be in alignment is what I mean. You have to be in a space where you can receive those things. Don't be greedy with your manifestations. Be open to receiving them. Be in a space where you can actually be grateful for what you have had up until this point, and then be open to receiving what it is that you want in the new year. So that's all I'm going to say for this video, you guys. I do have this moon magic book that I read often when I'm like working with new moon magic or with full moon magic or anything surrounding the moon when I'm trying to do like a new meditation. Anything surrounding the moon when I'm trying to do a new moon meditation or I'm trying to practice a new journaling prompt. This book has really been useful to me. I will go ahead and link this book down below. I think I got this off Amazon, so I will link this book down below for you guys. Hopefully this video was at least informative or you found something in it useful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications because your girl's on the road. I'm kind of uploading every day now, so if you want to see more of me, go ahead and hit that bell and then be notified when I upload. And I love you guys. I will see you on the next video.